Like I said, folks, JB here. We're getting ready to head up to Gettysburg. We're going to do a little investigation, some isolation in the Civil War building. We're going to see if this building is haunted. A lot of activity in this building, and we're going to get to do the whole building. Probably not going to be able to cover it all because it is pretty big, but we're going to get to some of the hot spots. So we're getting ready to roll out from my house now. Stay tuned. I'll be back with you. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Hit that notifications bell. See you soon. All right, folks, I'm at the Dime Museum in Gettysburg. We're getting ready to kick off this paranormal investigation. We got a couple of guests with us tonight. We'll probably talk to the owner. He's here. A little bit more about the building, Civil War building. So stay tuned. We're getting ready to kick it. Talk to you soon. Building's pretty big. We're going to do half of it tonight. The owner's moving out because of some issues, so we're going to see what we get. But it's a pretty big building. Some of it's new, and 3/4 of it's Civil War. Still Civil War. We're going to rock.
JB wanted me to give you a little spiel about the building here, what I know of it anyway. It is a Civil War building. Now, obviously it didn't look like it does now during the Civil War. During the 1890s, it got the Victorian facade there on the front and everything. But back during this, I think the building was built early 1800s, right around 1801 or somewhere in there. And it was at the time of the Civil War, it was apartments. But then later down the road, a gentleman by the name of Henry Stewart owned the building. He's the one who redid the front of the building and everything. But he was a doctor here in town, and his mother was Sally Myers. I don't know if you're familiar with any of the history around here. No, okay. Well, she nursed some of the wounded over at the St. Francis Church during the Civil War, and that's where she met her husband. And but both Sally and Henry Stewart are buried over here at the Evergreen Cemetery. So, that's about the history of the building. And down through the years, I mean, it's been a lot of different things, from real estate office, apartments, Asian massage parlor.
Oh yeah.
A lot of different things.
Yeah.
So
It's pretty weird.
but that's pretty much it.
Thanks, Mark.
Any other
Appreciate
questions, JB?
Yeah. What experiences have you had here?
There you go. That's
Even though you were, when I first met you, I mean, I know we met when I worked for the county, and now you work for the county. But you were kind of skeptic for paranormal stuff.
Yeah, I'm still
but
a skeptic.
but you've had some stuff happen, correct? That is unexplainable.
Yeah, a little. And here in the building, the only thing that I've really had happen is with this door right here behind you. This goes over to the new side of the building. Now, the other side of the building there, that was built in the 1980s. There was another building there, but it burned down, and there was a vacant lot there until the 1980s when the other side was built. But this door, so I guess, would have been a door to the outside at some point. And when we would walk through the door, there was this floor was separated into 3 apartments. And on the other side of that door, there was just drywall. It was closed off, and there was another apartment over there. Well, when we bought the building and moved in, we opened up the door, and when we would, when I would walk back and forth through the door there, sometimes I would see a dark shadow run past my feet. Now, I don't know if it was, a dog or a cat or what it was that maybe they let in and out this door. And, you know, and at first I didn't think anything of it. I just thought, it's, shed or a trick of the light or something. But I tried to duplicate it and I couldn't. And then so one day my wife had said something to me that, about a shadow running by her feet or something, and I said, I see the same damn thing. So, I guess, that's what it was. And it only happened for, I don't know, maybe the first few months after we opened the door, and then it just stopped.
So what experiences has your wife and your daughter have? You just told me one about your daughter earlier.
Well, I don't know if you call it an experience or if she was just,
Being a child.
Afraid
Right.
of the new place and everything. When we first moved in here, there's a bathroom back beyond that bedroom there, and when we'd be out here, and she'd say, she was only 5 at the time when we moved in here, and she would say, I have to go to the bathroom. I said, well, go. and she would say, well, there's no spookies back there, right? And so, there's no spookies back there. So I don't know if she saw something or not, because, when she was younger, I had another experience with her, and I think she might have been, maybe a little bit sensitive. I don't know if she still is or not, but there was when we lived at our last house, there was a small tree in our yard, and there were 2 cats buried under it. Now, they were dead and gone and buried there before she was ever born. And one day she was maybe 3 years old, and she's running around out in the backyard. And whenever she saw a cat, she would say cat. She would just say meow, meow. And she's running around the backyard, and she runs straight to this damn tree. Turns around, looks up at me, and goes meow, meow. And I was like, "Stop it! You're freaking me out." But,
Yeah.
So that's why I thought, maybe she was a little bit sensitive or something. And so I don't know if there are any spookies back there or not. But
So the one time we had an investigation downstairs, and now we have access to up here, part of it anyway. Your wife came down after we left, right, and took pictures or video. And what did you guys catch that night?
Yeah, there was when we were down there that night. I remember you were playing with your phone,
Right.
and you got that
Oh, the orb with
going
Hunter,
around
right?
the corner there. Yep,
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
And so I was telling her about it afterwards, and she was kind of skeptical, and she thought you were using your good cameras and all this. And I said, no, he was playing with his phone, and he got it. So she took her phone down there, and the one hallway there was just where you got the orb there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was like an airport. I mean, there were so many damn orbs flying around there, and
Yep.
yeah, so
And the one we got actually went around my son and went around the corner. That's how you know it's intelligent. Yeah. So it was crazy. So yeah, and then one last thing, Mark. I got you on the spot. You and another trooper on the turnpike. What'd you see that night?
No.
Come on, man. I'll put you on the spot. You told me about it.
We were driving, we were working a midnight shift, and we were driving eastbound on the turnpike. We were just east of Harrisburg East. And on the westbound side, just sitting above the tree line, was one of the black triangle UFOs. And we both saw it. He pulled the car over, and it was gone. We didn't make a sound, didn't have any lights on it or anything. And we didn't see, which way it went, or if it went any direction, or if it was,
Just disappeared, yeah.
just disappeared, could be
And they were not sleeping. On midnight shift, they were not sleeping.
No, we were not.
I saw a UFO when I was young.
Did you?
I did. I was looking, I know, this is my daughter, and she's super
Uh-huh.
skeptical of everything that I say, but I was really young, and I had no idea what it was. I just saw this flashing outside of my window, and of course it wasn't really, like, directly outside my window. It was, like, way up in the sky.
Yeah.
And it just kind of was moving, like, very strangely, and stopping,
Mm-hmm.
and then it just kind of went zoom, 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 and off.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that absolutely happened. So
Yeah.
I totally believe what you saw.
Yep. I believe it.
Something is out there.
Oh. Any paranormal things happen besides the UFO?
I'm going to talk about the carrot cans.
Okay.
The cans of
That's
carrot.
good, because your
Uh-oh.
house is haunted.
Well,
Uh-oh.
I live now in my grandmother's house.
It's haunted.
It's haunted, yeah.
Not anymore. I think, like you, like it just happened a couple of times right after she passed away.
Yeah.
But we were in the kitchen and we were making Thanksgiving dinner, myself and my mother, and my grandmother did not necessarily approve of my mother, even after 50 years of marriage to her son, or wasn't 50 at that time.
Not that.
It was like 30. And my mother always made these candied carrots from cans, and my grandmother hated it. She was like, why can't you just go out in the garden and get fresh vegetables? She was just like ridiculous with it. So we couldn't find the cans anywhere. We looked and we looked. She had this huge pantry. This is a woman who lived through the Depression, who hoarded food.
Uh-huh.
We emptied everything out. We couldn't find these cans of carrots that we bought. And my mother basically said, you fucking bitch. You know, I'm allowed to be here,
Right.
you know, in this house with your son. Anyway,
Language.
that was, I didn't say it. And so we gave up on it. The next day we came in and we were like, oh, we're not going to have candy carrots because, you know, nothing's open on Thanksgiving Day.
Right.
And we opened the cabinet and there they were,
Wow.
all on the line. 4 cans of carrots.
She put
Swear to
them
God.
back. She put them back.
Swear to God it happened. I know,
She
I
put 'em
have
back.
no idea. I mean, this was, no one lived in the house.
Right.
Because she had just passed away.
Mm-hmm.
So we were just basically in there using the kitchen space and just, you know, to like pay homage to her.
Right. And now,
And my
where,
daughter doesn't even believe that's
what town is it located in?
Where?
What town is it?
Pasadena.
Oh, I used to live there.
So,
Revere Beach.
we live down towards the park.
Okay.
Down towards Fort Small Park.
Oh, okay,
But I
yeah.
remember when I was younger, we would always be digging up like arrowheads and things
Mhm.
like that, and
Oh,
different
yeah.
pieces of pottery and
Yep.
stuff. So I do believe in the American Indian kind of thing.
Oh,
But
yeah.
my grandmother definitely was given a little bit of a middle finger to my mom on the first Thanksgiving after her death.
Take that. Yep. How about you, young lady?
Pretty skeptical.
Okay, good. All right. I don't even have to ask you. Or me. God. All right, Mark. Thank you, buddy, for coming up and letting us know what this building's about and what you're about.
And you enjoyed the carrot story, right?
I did it.
Yeah, good. All right. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
You got it?
Uh-huh.
All right. Let's see. Let's see if me comes through up here. If me comes through, then he's the spooky up here. You know that, right?
You
Your
think
buddy.
he'll come up?
All right.
Ready?
We're getting ready to hit the white noise. See it again. See how it came back on? There you go.
Okay.
It's when it's blinking like that, it's recording.
Okay.
Okay.
I was gonna say, just kept saying pause
Yep.
there for a minute.
Okay. So now Mark is gone. Let's see if we can develop some kind of communication.
No? Okay.
Can you say one of our names? That's going to let us know. Okay. Let's walk back this way. Okay, we moved to another room. How many spirits are up here? Give me a number. Can you see the red light? The red light, right here. It's on the wall. It's on the door. See it?
You said explain.
That's why I just did it, explained it to him. You see it? Can you bang on this door right here? Yeah, we're in Gettysburg. Same voice, just didn't understand you. You bang on this door right here, where the red light is at. If you bang on this door, we will leave, but you have to bang on it. on, get that energy. I want you to bang on that door.
It's an orb.
Going this way. That's the point that way. Don't leave. Come back. So who's the spooky up here that was scaring Annabelle? Can you tell me that? Remember Annabelle, the little girl that lived here? No, they're not still here. They left. Can't you tell?
Tiny.
Same voice keeps coming through, asking questions.
Uh-huh.
So who are you? Tell me your name. Let's get cold chills. Watch it back here.
Watch that step right there.
Watch your foot. Watch your footing. Roll tiny step. Okay. So we're back here now. So who's the spooky? Come on, tell me your name. I'm going to go get the REM pod, and then we're going to sit in a circle and turn that on. The REM pod. You can click off record for now, Deb.
Okay, it's just like...
This piece of equipment you go off is touch it. That's it. Won't go off any other way. You gotta touch it though. Are you listening to me? To the gentleman who keeps asking all the questions, come and touch this for me. If you touch this for me, we'll move to another room. All right, let's keep going. Okay, JB's back.
Paige, Vanessa.
Debbie.
All right. This is the first time anybody's done anything up here, so you can come and talk to us. You can touch this. Oh boy, yeah. Just like that. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna go around and ask a question, see if we can get them to communicate. One of you ladies want to ask a question?
How long have you been here?
A year. A year. Paige, you want to ask a question?
What's your name?
Just tell them you couldn't hear them.
I couldn't understand you.
Can you say your name again?
Susan. So I want one of you ladies to say, there's no Susan here, so who's Susan? Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
There's no Susan here. Is your name Susan? Who's Susan?
I know it's tough coming through the white noise, but you have to at least either come closer, back off. I don't know how it is over there, but a little bit plainer and slower.
Oh, wow.
Hard diagnostic.
Did you hear
So
the,
that was plain as day,
Yeah.
because I was telling him what to do. Isn't that funny? That's the same voice too that keeps coming through.
did you hear the mechanical part though?
Yeah.
Right before it.
That's
you
our
know,
buddy.
Yeah.
So not Susan.
No,
No, not Susan.
he's not Susan. And we're not Susan, so I think he's looking for Susan. The REM pod went off once. That's a plus up here, because I've never been up here. Nobody's ever investigated up here, so that's a plus. We've got some communication through here once Mark left. It's kind of obvious. Downstairs, whenever he came around, it stopped. So it's kind of weird. I mean, but that's his personality. Mark's a good guy, but his personality is he's skeptical. And all of us cops were skeptical at one time. I was skeptical until my mom died in Baltimore. And after that, I wasn't skeptical anymore because things happened to me. So this is where we're at now, trying to communicate with the other side. Some ways are easier and some ways are harder. The hardest ways to communicate is to get them to knock on things, to push you, to pull your hair. It's energy that they use up. So to touch this, is it easy? We don't know. You know what I mean? It could be like all their energy, they touch that and they're gone now until they can get that energy back. Coming through here, we don't know what it looks like over there. Is it a big white ball? We don't even know, you know? It could be like a whole cloud of white noise. We don't know. And they can just stand around and talk to it. When we did investigations down the street in the woods and stuff like that, we were talking to soldiers, and we'd say, how many are lined up? 100, waiting to talk. It's like crazy, yeah. So, and to get communication up here, I'm happy, because we're getting some, and we even got a hit on there. There you go, that's a good thing. So, Susan, I need you to tell me who the male is. Okay. Say, well, who is it then?
Who is it then?
Tell him that he has to come clearer. He keeps talking, but he
Yeah.
doesn't. Yeah, go ahead.
Could you say your name clearer?
So go ahead and say, is this Henry?
Is this Henry?
You've had several orbs around your head.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You see this red light? Up here. He said, where are you looking? And I said, up here. Sometimes you wonder if they even see stuff, you know what I mean? So, and then sometimes they come through loud and clear and say, yeah, it's on the wall, you know? Now we use red because shadow men can't see red. We figured that out over the years because we've caught some shadow men too, like at the asylums and stuff. And we use white light and they disappear or they run. So we use red and they stand there for a second. And then you realize you're filming them or say, hey, there they are, you know, and then they run away. So yeah, it's pretty creepy. No rush. So, is there any one of you that were downstairs when we did downstairs a couple times? Okay. Then who are you then? If you came up here from downstairs, then who are you? What was some of the names downstairs, Deb?
The main one was me. I
Me,
mean,
right?
Yeah.
And this guy won't tell us his name. So
No.
here's what I want one of you ladies to do. Say, I want you to say, is this me? Go ahead.
Is this me?
Correct. You said correct.
All right.
Correct. I want you to say, why did you follow us up here?
Why did you follow us up here?
Hey, me. Can you tell the ladies who you are? What we've done, we've figured him out. So now he doesn't know what to do. And this is what he does to us downstairs. So I want you to say, I know who you are and I know what you are. Okay, go ahead.
I know who you are and I know what you are.
Bull. 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 See? He is not a human spirit. That's why he just says me, because what happens when we know their name? We can control them. So he is not a human spirit. That's why downstairs when we picked up on him months and months and months ago, he would just come through and go, me. Never say his name. Never. Now other spirits of course come through, Civil War Soldier said his name, you know, and all this Ron and all, you know, but nope, me. Me. So we've learned that over the years. When they won't give us their name, then he's not a human spirit. He could be a shadow man, he could be a demon, who knows what it is, but he's not human. So he won't give you the name. I want you to tell them sometimes. Okay. Sometimes.
Never.
No, you won't. You've never given me your name, me. And it's been 10 investigations downstairs. Trying to figure out who you are. Listen. Say, listen to what?
Listen to what?
That was a woman. That was creepy. So we didn't hear you.
We didn't hear you.
She said, why are you talking like that? Say, like what?
Like what?
Said something about a gun. Next question. Who wants to ask the next question? That was me.
She's talking
Oh
over
my
there.
God.
Good one.
Oh, me is on it, man. Next question. That was creepy too. So he came up to visit us, and he said something about a gun. Well, I usually have my gun on, and I don't tonight. It's in my truck. So
What was that?
I don't know. That was weird too. We're getting at least some decent stuff up here. Some of them came up from downstairs because they think we're not going down there.
All right.
That's why.
What about Gacy?
Okay. Somebody else is going over like. That was like 8 channels right there. Okay, so me. I got a question for you. If we do isolation, which one of the females do you want to stay in this room? You got to give me their name.
I heard Kelly.
He said something, but it wasn't a name. He said something about hell. Me, give me the name. Paige, Vanessa, or Debbie? Nope.
No.
Nope. So,
Maybe you.
you want JB to stay here? Get out.
Yeah.
Get out. Woo, that was a female. That was creepy too. Get out. Shit.
Why? Why?
Do you not want us in this room?
Not at the time. Oh my. Well, one of you ladies say, where do you want us to go? Go ahead.
Where do you want us to go?
Gun. Again.
That's not a good sign.
I know. What, you want us to get the gun? I'm not getting a gun, I promise you.
We're good.
Can't.
Can't blame you.
Mm.
That was a different spirit.
Uh-huh.
Really weird. Get out. We're going to take this to another room and get out to K2 also. I want you to follow us to another room, okay? Alright, so let's go all the way up in the front room to see if they follow us.
Okay, I'm going to turn this.
Now yep. The K2s. We like to do a baseline, and if it was a huge place, like asylums and stuff, we walk around the walls and all that stuff with our K2s and all to do a baseline reading, and to make sure nothing's going to go off and it's a false reading. And people will go, oh my God, I got a hit. You don't really have a hit. It's just,
Alright, what's
it's
that?
electric.
Why
It's
is it
the
doing it?
floor. So if we sit still and
It
it
is
goes
the
off,
floor because it's not
It doesn't
doing.
always do it.
no, it doesn't
though.
always do it. It's just really heavy bangs, I think, makes it move. It's a vibration. When you touch it, it's vibration. So, okay, so we're sitting down and we're being still because this is an old building and it creaks a lot. And if something walks, I want to be able to hear it, and not my walking. So we're going to turn on the white noise again in a second. So if you're out here, you shut that door down?
Yeah,
Okay.
but they're messing with it again because I'm not seeing
Well, you want me to tell you the truth, Deb?
what.
You're just a piss poor camera person. That's
Well, when I don't know the camera, you're right.
I'm just kidding. You know that. Oh, you gotta put. That's all. We're gonna turn on the white noise again. Maybe you can see if they hit it near you. That one near you. Nice. Okay. Can you come and touch the? It's called a REM pod. And if you touch it, of course, I don't know if you're the same spirits, but you touch it, it'll go off. And that lets us know that you're here. Gives us some kind of verification. We're not going to walk around or anything because I think some of the heavy walking or whatever is making it go off. Okay. This will blast out some of the drunks outside. Good old Gettysburg. Gotta love it. I heard it trying to work. What the heck? Guess what, Deb?
Uh-huh,
Yeah, now they're messing with this.
uh-huh.
Look, it's going, but it's not going. You gotta stop messing with my equipment. What are these people doing out there, man? Are they spirits?
Yeah, there's spirits
they
already.
have
There
spirits.
are spirits involved. Yeah.
Spirits definitely were involved.
Yay. Oh my goodness. All right. Okay. We're back, me. So, JB,
Paige?
Vanessa?
Debbie.
Elizabeth.
Hmm.
Sometimes they'll just tell us their name right away when we tell them theirs. So go ahead and ask who Elizabeth is.
Who is Elizabeth?
Where's me? Thanks, appreciate it. Right here. Okay. I knew he was here. I could tell. So Paige, I want you to ask him if he can set off this little device in the middle.
Can you set up the device?
Go ahead, me. Wait. She said wait. Say wait for what?
Wait for what?
That was on
Yeah.
So what am I going to be exposed to?
What am I going to be exposed to?
It's everywhere.
Okay.
So what's everywhere?
What's everywhere?
He wants us to wait. Say who's he?
Who's he?
Look behind you.
I just saw something
That
over
was
there.
weird. Look behind you. That's the same female voice too. Look behind you. That was weird. Where behind me? Where can I look? Improvement. To the female. Tell me where he's at. Vanessa, I want you to ask. Tell us where he's at so we can take a picture of him.
Tell us where he's at so we can take a picture of him.
Nikki, where's me at?
Are you hovering somewhere? You hear that grunt? I want you to ask him, where's he hovering at?
Where are you hovering at?
What's behind that door over there? Trouble. Trouble. Isn't that weird the way I was guided to that door? No, we don't see
No, we
it.
don't.
Oh. Where is it? Is it behind the door? Yes. Uh-oh, I got chills. So, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to hold that. I'm going to open the door. I want you to say, JB's coming to the door. Go ahead.
JP's coming to the door.
It's just a closet. Are you in here?
Are you in there?
Oh, she said something. We'll leave it open. So if you're in there, can you come out? No, we must So, all right. So, I opened the door up for you. Are you out now? was good, but you're not talking through the white noise. Okay. So I want you to say it, and I want to know your name because that was a female. Go ahead.
What's your name?
Would you like one of the ladies to walk over to the closet? Which one? Paige or Vanessa? Paige or Vanessa? Where'd you go? Coward. Who's the coward?
Paige.
Paige, I want you to say, do you see the red light?
Do you see the red light?
Do you? Say yeah.
Yes.
Say do you?
Do you?
Paige is coming over there to the door. Is that a portal? Vanessa, I want you to say, is that a portal?
Is that a portal?
She's standing over there.
Hi.
What would you like Paige to do? She's over there. Hide. Hide.
Ooh, go in the closet and
She
shut the
said
door.
hide.
Don't tell me to go.
Could
Go
be,
in the closet and shut
could
the
be why they
door.
wanted it open. They want us to hide in there.
Okay. Go ahead.
Vanessa, I want you to say, is me coming?
Is me coming?
You can just step in there. Don't close the door.
I'm
Though.
not closing the door.
I don't trust anything these spirits say. So
I'm in the closet.
she's in the closet. Okay.
What'd you say?
Huh?
Good spot for a portal.
Somebody's coming. She said.
Oh no. Is it me?
I'm gonna get out of the closet then.
Go ahead, step out. So the female's still helping us out, I think. Okay, so Paige got out of the closet because you said, you know, someone's coming. So who's coming?
Are you seeing anything in that other room? Because
Huh?
I swear I'm seeing something in that other room.
Yeah, that's why I keep hitting my
I
red light in
know.
there. Yeah.
There's something
moving
in
around in
there.
there.
Who's
Yeah.
in the other
Yeah.
room?
The lower voice said, you see something? Say yeah.
Yes, I see something, but I can't tell what it is.
He's sitting back. So, because he knows we know he's in there, so.
He's in the back room.
Yep. So, grab the K2
Okay.
and let's walk back there. We'll leave all the other equipment up here and we'll walk back there. Ooh,
What did he say?
something about cut. I didn't catch it all, wasn't paying attention. But he said something. That was me. Excuse me. All right, me. Where are you? Okay.
Me, are you behind this door?
Where are you?
Ah, he said, I'm well, real low. I want you to say, we already know that.
We already know that.
Still there, yes.
To the right. To the right. So he went in there.
He went in the room we were in.
Running away from us.
Yep. I'm going to say, me, are you going to come downstairs when we go down?
Are you gonna come downstairs when we go down?
Me, why don't you hit that red light since we're not in there?
He said eventually. So you're draining all the equipment, me. Why?
Certain times.
You keep saying something?
Yeah, lights will light up. Two right together.
He said don't. Don't. Don't what? Watch you in the camera? Hey, me. This always gets him. JB's going to go downstairs with Debbie. Which one of the ladies you want me to leave up here? Women. She just said women. Which one of the women do you want me to leave up here? Come on, tell me.
Oh my.
Annabelle. That's the little girl. Oh.
That's not cool.
Man, that's not good.
Annabelle doesn't live here anymore.
No, she moved. I just got cold chills.
Yeah.
Holy crap. So,
Maybe she's the spooky.
That's what I was going to say.
You the one that kept on scaring Annabelle.
Are you the one who kept scaring Annabelle?
Ask if she was always in the bathroom.
Were you always in the bathroom?
The little one.
Huh.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
this is my little one.
Yep. Yep.
That's why she likes you.
Yep.
You're my baby.
So guess what? She wants the little one to stay up here.
Okay. Oh, okay. Bye. No.
She said, that's what she'd like.
Oh.
What? You know we don't never leave anybody by themselves. It's bad enough to try to get me to stay by myself. I do, but whew, sometimes it's like, I don't know.
Oh.
Wow.
Gotta have trust.
Yeah.
Hear that? Okay, we're out of here. See you, Paige.
All right, Paige. Let us know what happened.
Yep. You gotta have trust. That was plain as day. Oh, we know that, but we just like to stay together. Oh,
That's what I thought.
I just saw an orb with my eyes
Mhm.
come right across there. That was pretty wild. I need to ask, where does the female stay at up here?
Where does the female stay at up here?
She said, why? Because I want to know.
I want to know.
So basically what we do sometimes is we do a lot of questioning just to get some kind of answers, and a lot of times they just want to talk. Sometimes like we do like the, the dead time ones, 3 o'clock in the morning, and we're tired. We're like, okay, we're turning this off. Where's Ralph? They just start talking because
Right.
they want to talk. Can you imagine being a spirit on the other side, and this is the only way you communicate besides knocking on things? And sometimes we can hear out loud, but those are very powerful spirits, or are they spirits? Are they demons, right? When we did the mansion, like, the doc downstairs was talking about the mansion we used to do, that the second floor fell in now. That's so haunted. They came right out loud and said, one of the guests, we were in a dark room, and one of the guests said, there's something in the corner, JB. And it was like 4 of us, just like you were in there, weren't you? It was like 4 of us. And I was like, trying to shine my flashlight, and he goes, what the fuck are you looking? Plain as day, we got out of there.
Yeah, I would.
And there was nothing in there. No other humans in there.
Right.
So we're like, and it was Samir and somebody else, and they were like, we want to go, JB. And he was there. He was like, oh, I want to go. Because that was new to him. A spirit sneaking out loud like that. But that's how haunted this house is. And people kept hitting us up, we want to go. I'm like, no, I want to go back in there.
Yeah.
And even Madam said there was a demon in the basement because of so many deaths and soldiers and stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. Nope. So we
We
never, I don't
actually
think we
heard
went back,
that.
did we? I don't think
After
we-
that, no.
No, we never went
Uh-uh.
back after that, because it was out loud.
Yeah.
And then right before that, a couple nights before, the little girl in the kitchen, the
Yeah.
guest jumped and went, "Is there a little girl in here?" She said, "Hello," in the kitchen. We're like, where the hell did, we're all adults.
Right.
We didn't take kids on the,
Right.
Not
criminal
in there.
investigation. So
Not
we're
in
like,
there.
so, and then some of the women were like, "We want to go outside and investigate because the grounds is all haunted." We're like, "Okay," because we knew we were scared because it's pitch black in this big ass mansion, you know. So yeah, we said, "Okay, go outside." And I don't know, we took them outside, you or somebody.
Yeah.
But they were like, because it was right next to them, like, "Hello," like a little tiny girl saying hello because we were getting ready to turn them away. We didn't even turn them away noise yet, but it was out loud. We were like, "Oh, what was that?" You know. And we're looking in closets and shit. There's nobody in there. It's pitch black, you know. The doors are locked. I had a key to get in, and I always used to go in and check it first with my son, Hunter. So you know, some of the shadow people we've encountered, what are they? Those are the weirdest things in the world. We've gotten some with red eyes, green eyes,
Mhm.
white eyes.
No
Like,
eyes.
what are they?
Yeah.
You know, we called a cemetery keeper in a cemetery that had his hand out like this, like he was opening a door. You know, with a picture, and you know, and he literally had horns. So creepy. Yeah. 3 o'clock in the morning, and then we didn't know it. We went back the next day to try and debunk it, and there was nothing but trees there. It's pretty weird, you know. So, what is it? Don't know. Are we in their realm or are they in our realm? That's the way I look at it. And there's so many dimensions. Who knows? You know. You know, look at some of these people that swear up and down that they went up. Like I was watching a show the other day, and this woman swore up and down. She went up the train steps, and when she turned the corner, she was looking at her phone, and she looked up, and she was in the 1930s. The same train station and all, because it's been around forever.
Right.
But she was in the 1930s, and nobody could see her. They were just walking by her with their hats on, and it was back then, waiting for the train. And she said she was freaking out. Like, was she dreaming, sleeping? But she knew she got up to go to work. So something's wrong. And then she saw a little boy staring at her who had on the same kind of clothes she did, present day. And she said that he did the same thing. He said that he was outside playing and ran around to his backyard and ended up in the train station. So could it happen? Who knows? Do we step into portals and don't even know it sometimes? And, you know, when you sleep, you dream about stuff, right? So is that are we leaving our bodies, like astral projecting and going into portals? Possibility. I don't know. You know, all I know is that I'm going to haunt Deb's ass.
Yeah,
You in
yeah.
trouble. So we're going to wrap it up here because she's almost done, and we'll do about 15, 20 minutes downstairs, and we'll wrap it up. All right? So,
Okay.
cool.
She does have a little friend.
Got a little friend up there. Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Yep.
It wasn't me, was it?
We think it was. She's hoping it wasn't. They said it was a Civil War soldier.
Yeah, me is one of those little deceptive.
Yep. All right, we're downstairs for a few. Who followed us? All right, JB.
Vanessa. Paige.
Debbie.
Paige, what you say? Did my buddy follow me down here?
Did my buddy follow me down here?
Vanessa, I want you to ask them if they see that light.
Do you see the light?
So stop. Ask him why.
Why?
He said it's threatening. Yeah, so ask him why is it threatening?
Why is it threatening?
Same voice too. What was that, Mark? What was that bang? Everybody heard that bang?
I heard it.
I heard it, like above us. Nobody's up there.
Yeah, there was a bag.
Yeah, nobody's up there. Hey, say, who was that?
Who was that?
He said, what, the bumps? Say, yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Hmm.
Okay.
So, weird.
Let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
We all have communication upstairs.
Yeah,
How about down here?
somewhat.
Okay. And how about now? No?
Well, my hand's on her, I can't hear, so.
I mean the room. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we have upstairs.
Upstairs. And downstairs too?
This is the first time downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah, we had REM pod upstairs, a little bit. It wasn't crazy like like it was that one night here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
it wasn't crazy like that. That was her little friend that was here. But then he stopped hitting the REM pod. He killed my white noise and went after the K2. So put that in front of you. There you go. There you go. I just got a cold chill coming out of here.
Yep.
Yep. Just coming to that K2, I bet you. Can you go hit the green light for me? No, it's not a ball light. It's a green light. Right there. Right in front of
Right
Paige.
here.
Tell him to come over there.
Come over here.
He has a time restriction. That was weird. So ask him why.
Why?
Is me down here with us?
Does everybody know that Mark is in here?
No.
Ah, he just laughed.
Uh-oh.
42. Paige, ask what does that number symbolize?
What does 42 mean?
Yours went off to,
Ooh, I just got it.
K2 just went off.
It's,
And that went off to yellow. Caution. So caution, they're cautioning you about that 42. So,
Is there a highway with that number? Or
huh?
is there a highway with that number or a road?
Oh, there's plenty of roads with 42,
I don't know.
Route 42.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the
so-
girls aren't taking any of those numbers. Help. Right, girls?
Probably not.
No. Okay.
I like your...
Uh-oh. She
Yeah.
likes something.
That was a little cool.
Yeah. What do you like? The lights? Go ahead, let her come through. Let her come through. So cold.
uh-huh. Yep, it is.
Why don't we do a round of questions?
You want to start?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Are you hiding from me?
Straight up. All right, folks, we're wrapping it up. I'm out of here. Like and subscribe. See ya. Big day in Gettysburg.